Detective Sipowitz or Clark?
Yeah.
Janet Grafton, you called me in?
You're a cop.
8 years, what's up?
Just talking here.
Wait, what's it about?
Alex Palmer. You want to talk out here, we can. So how do you know Alex Palmer?
Okay, I'm gonna ask nicely here. Don't try to work me. Can you just tell me what's going on?
Sure. Alex was shot to death this morning. His buddy said he was having an affair with a girl named Janet. Your name was on his call list at work. That's what's going on.
What do you have so far, and who killed him?
Nothing.
How long you and Alex been seeing each other? Janet?
6 months or so. He was a really sweet guy.
You ever confide any problems to you? Tell you he was in trouble?
No, nothing like that.
When was the last time you saw each other?
Monday? Oh, no, Sunday. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of thrown by this.
I see you got a ring on. Your husband know you've been stepping out?
No. And he's not my husband. I mean, not like that. We're separated.
You sure about that?
Yeah, Scott won't give me a divorce or move out. We pretty much lead separate lives. If you don't believe me, you can ask my divorce lawyer.
The ring says different.
Yeah, well, I wear this because he sees me without it and he goes off. I don't need the aggravation.
He didn't find out about this affair and go off on you then?
No.
Is he on the job?
It works out of the 2-5.
Were you and Alex still seeing each other?
How about asking me if I know anything about Alex's death? So I can say no and we can be done with this.
Were you still seeing each other?
No. I broke it off. It was time.
It had nothing to do with your jealous husband who's a cop and he carries a gun?
You asked us to be upfront with you, right? Okay, so how about a little reciprocation?
I just copped to having an affair to you guys.
Alex wasn't robbed. Somebody put a bullet in his head and disappeared. Did your husband find out about the affair?
No. I mean, he accused me before, but...
Did he ever threaten you? Say what would have happened if he caught you with someone else?
What do you want me to say?
We're gonna need to talk to your husband. Grab a cup of coffee till we get back.
If Scott alibis out straight off, then there's no need to bring up me and Alex, right?
We'll do our best.
But, I mean, if it comes down to it, get Scott here from me first.
No. We'll call when we're done talking with him.
Janet?
Is Scott gonna make it?
You got him in the shoulder. He lost a lot of blood, but he's stabilized now.
Thank God.
What happened?
I was packing up. He came home drunk and started yelling at me. How could I do this to him? How many times have I screwed this guy? And then he hit me. I told him to back off and to give me 5 minutes to clear out. He went and got a bat and started breaking things up. And I pulled my ankle piece on him and I told him to stop. And then he came at me. And he was gonna kill me. If he had his gun on him, he would have shot me. He'd have killed me.
Officer Grafton.
Actually, I'm back to Vecchio.
What brings you?
You got a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Scott granted the divorce, so that's moving along.
Good.
A couple months back, I put in for a transfer to get further away from Scott's precinct. Yesterday, I got word it came through. Anyway, I got transferred here.
Good.
You all right with it?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
You calling early intervention on Scott got a lot of the cops talking. And I'm the first one to stand up and say it was the smartest thing anyone could have done, but my being at the 15th might bring that kind of talk here.
I got no problem with it.
You know how cops can be.
Yeah, I do know. And I got no problem with it.
Good. Because I'm looking forward to the transfer.
See you around the house.
So you getting acclimated all right to the precinct?
Yeah. Got me in a good squad with a good boss, doing steady day tours.
Nothing wrong with that.
Plus, the way I feel about Italian food, being near Mulberry Street doesn't hurt.
Hell yeah.
So what's up?
Kind of need a favor.
Well, I kind of owe you one, so you just might be in business.
Stan Hatcher's been assigned to our squad.
Yeah, I know Stan.
He was involved in a shooting this morning.
I heard.
I was trying to get a feel for the guy, get a feel for what happened this morning. And in doing so, we got a tip he had a call into you. So I'm just asking if you can point me in the right direction. If this is none of my business, just tell me now.
Stan's friends with my ex. The phone's still in my name. That's probably why whoever tipped you said Stan was calling me.
Got it.
So you're having doubts about Stan. This is why you asked for me?
You don't look too surprised? Like I said, we're just trying to get a feel.
How did the shooting go down this morning?
Stan was driving to the gym real early.
Saw a perp, gave chase. Some neighbor mistook Stan as a burglar, fired off a round. This is over on Broome and Elizabeth. Neighbors look negligent since him having an illegal gun provoked the whole thing.
You didn't hear this from me, right?
Right.
Stan's ex-girlfriend, Lucy, she lives on Broome and Elizabeth. And me and Scott were married and we went there for dinner one time. Lucy Timmons. And that doesn't count as a favor, that's on the house. Stan's a complete asshole. I gotta head back.